Well, hello friend. Thank you so much for joining me as I set up my January bullet journal spread. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I did this pretty late in January. It took me a while to actually get to posting it, so it is February now, but I think that's fine. It was still useful for what I needed it to be, and I also just like having kind of this as like a memory tracker as well, even though a lot of the days were finished by the time I filled it in. Yeah, it can kind of be just a little time capsule for me. So my kind of spread theme for this month is granny squares, or just kind of knitting and crochet in general. It's something that I've just been trying to do at the start of this year. If you saw my last video about my 2025 setup, I kind of talked a little bit about my goals for the year. My main overarching goal is just slowing down. Yeah, I feel like one of the best ways to do that is finding little crafts to do with your hands that are maybe mindless and you can do with other things, but yeah, are also just enjoyable. So one of the things I've been trying to do and did pretty successfully in January is just doing knitting or crochet while I'm sitting watching TV or just kind of at the end of the night, rather than scrolling on my phone or doing other things. And so it's been really lovely. So I thought I'd use that as my theme for January. So for this title page, I'm just doing a simple kind of granny square design just above the title there. I tried to pick 3 colors that I kind of felt were kind of cozy, but warm, kind of like the grandma colors, I guess. A little bit pastel, but not super washed out. So I have this kind of nice green, and then I'll go in with a purple and a pink as well. That I don't know, for some reason suits that kind of yarn knitting granny vibe to me. And so yeah, I saw kind of something like this on Pinterest, this idea of like this kind of granny square knit. And so I kind of went in and added my own colors and kind of changed a little bit about, yeah, how it kind of worked logistically in here. And I really liked it. It was a very simple kind of design to do. And I like the way that it turns out. I think it looks really cool. And then each of the colors here I paired with a darker color as well to kind of add that dimension. I just kind of went in and outlined and added just like little lines to make it look kind of like yarn that's been wrapped around. I'm mainly using my Tombow pens. Oh my goodness, I think that's how they pronounce it. I'm very new to this, guys. I'm sorry if this is poor explanation, but yeah, my Tombow pens is the purple and the pink, the lighter colors, and then I have some kind of Sharpie colored pens as well that I used, and then a mild liner is that light green. And the darker green pen is a Pentel Sign pen. But yeah, it's a really, really nice pen. I like the way those ones turn out. Yeah, I just like the way all the colors go together here, that kind of darker color to help add definition. Just kind of a simple start. Took a little bit of time, I'll be honest, but it was definitely enjoyable. And then this second page here is just kind of a goal overview for the month. Something I like to do for my yearly goals is I kind of break them up into easier, I guess, tackled chunks for each month and kind of have, yeah, my 4 kind of main overarching goals, and then kind of break them down into different ways to tackle them, I guess. So I have this bigger section up here for the main goals. And then again, if you watched my last video, I kind of talked about the kind of bingo sheet I'm doing / side quests, I guess, as kind of smaller goals or things to do. So I kind of have a place down there to kind of either track those if they're goals that take a little bit, or if they're just one-offs, then I can kind of remind myself if I accomplish them there or if I plan to accomplish them there. And so just simple freehand boxes to kind of leave space to go over my main goals. That's it for the first 2 pages, and then we go into my monthly spread, I guess, just a very simple calendar spread. That's definitely my most, I think, important part of my bullet journal. I definitely use this one consistently because my bullet journal really takes the spot of my planner. This is my main important part. And so I'm just sticking with the color theme here. Nothing too crazy. I didn't do another granny square, but I did go in and just add little knitting needles at the side there. And then I went in and kind of added little balls of yarn. Very simple. Again, nothing too crazy, just sticking with those colors. And then I'm just marking out the days, very simple. I don't know why, but I always like adding my Sundays first, just to kind of, I guess, make sure that I don't skip a number. I don't know why. It always feels like I'm more likely to, I don't know, get all my numbers right, because I definitely have in years past skipped a number or done it twice or something. So, and then on the right side there, I just have a few other things or lists that I like to keep, like dates to plan, whether that's like specific errands, people to see, people that I want to make plans with, and then things to do, just bigger to-do list things. And then I felt like it needed a little bit more of that green color from before. So yeah, I added another little ball of yarn on a whim kind of, and I liked how it looked. I felt like I needed something, yeah, just another pop of color down there at the bottom. And in years past, I have done weekly spreads as well. I didn't find myself using them much at the end of last year. So for January, I'm not gonna do any weekly spreads. I just found that I didn't really need them. I might change that later on, but I think for the time being, I kind of use Notion as my weekly planner. So this January is just 4 pages, 2 pages, depending on how you count pages. And that's it. Thanks so much, friend, for coming here today. Hope to see you soon.